it's your favorite ex-girlfriend Tessa, and today we're talking bitches. Not the punk ass dude you used to date. Bad bitches. Oh hey, let me ask you a quick question. Do you consider yourself to be a bad bitch? You know what, don't even answer that yet, because by the time you are done with this video, you'll have all the tools to answer, duh bitch. Now, I really wanted to do a video for my savage ass women because I know so many bad bitches, as a bad bitch always does, but they wouldn't consider themselves to be bad bitches because they think that a bad bitch is acrylic nails, fake hair, high heels, tight clothes. Nah. Y'all, being a bad bitch isn't a look, it's a mentality, which means we all can and will achieve it with these 8 bad bitch glow up tips. Now, a bit of background on me, because I know I seem like the baddest bitch y'all ever met, but it wasn't always the case. If you knew me in middle school, you'd know they called me Gremlin. Not the cute, fluffy, dry kind, guys. No, too raw. Anyways, the point is, in my 3 decades of life, I've been made fun of, talked down to, taken advantage of, and you know a bitch can hardly keep her shit together, so I've had my low moments. A bad bitch always does. But she doesn't let it keep her down. And that's why it's so important as women, we spend time reflecting on ourselves and what sets us apart from everyone else, because that's where our inner positivity starts. And since we're already on the topic of confidence, let's start there with glow up tip number 1, which is maintaining that confidence, wherever you may get it. Being a bad bitch is all about feeling yourself. And while I said it's not a look, bad bitches don't keep up appearances for everyone else. They do it for themselves. Because being happy with who they see staring back at them in the mirror adds to their confidence. Besides, a bad bitch knows she brings more to the table than her looks. They gladly showcase their best features while owning their worst ones because bad bitches never compare themselves to others. Now for those of you thinking easier said than done, I feel that. And as much as we want to ooze confidence and not give a damn about what anyone else thinks, we're still a human. So glow up tip number 2 to help you focus on you is to unfollow any social media accounts that make you feel bad about yourself. We all follow a few. Well, we did. But not anymore, because it is so easy to get sucked into the aspirational world of social media. Now, striving to be your best self is an amazing goal. You just gotta make sure it's your best self you're striving for, not some Kardashian wannabe Insta model. It can get really confusing being constantly bombarded with messages and images that make you feel unworthy, so cut that shit out and surround yourself and your feed with people that build you up and empower you to be your best self. And that's why tip number 3 to glow up into bad bitchery is squad goals. Now this is where most people get bad bitch and bitch confused. You see, bad bitches don't get jealous or threatened of other women. They recognize their savageness and raise each other even higher. So if you're a bad bitch, every other woman in your friend group should be as well. Now, if you have friends in your life that are currently undercutting your confidence and sucking your energy dry, I wonder where you could learn how to cut them off. All right, I'm already on top of that. Now, the next step to upping your bad bitch game is to become these 2 things: unapologetic and unbothered. See, a bad bitch has control over every aspect of her life and doesn't have time to depend on others. She forms a vision and then she takes unapologetic steps to achieve it because a bad bitch always prioritizes herself. And that's why bad bitches never take anything personally. Unbothered. Especially rejection. Whether it's a job, a friend, a man. We ain't gonna trip because we know at the end of the day, we're dope as hell, and missing out on us is a them problem, not an us problem. So keep it moving, baby, because we can't be everyone's preference. Some people have cheap taste. Now let's talk more about owning your shit. We all have flaws, right? Maybe a weird quality or traumatic emotional baggage. Now, a normal woman might be embarrassed of these characteristics and perhaps even try to hide them. But a bad bitch wears that shit on her sleeve proudly because she knows it's what sets her apart from everyone else and makes her a true one and only. Which is why bad bitch glow up tip number 5 is to accept and own your flaws. Y'all know that girl at the karaoke bar that's busting out tunes, and even though she can't sing for she gives it her all and it makes for the best performance of the night? That's a bad bitch right there. Because even though she realizes she ain't no Beyonce, she didn't let that keep her quiet in the corner. She wanted a good time, so she made one for herself. Now, do you think everybody else in the audience was booing her voice? No, they were cheering and applauding and wondering how they gonna get that bad bitch to come home with them tonight. Be that girl in the karaoke bar. Fun and fearless. A bad bitch. Now, singing and dancing in front of an audience takes guts, and to get there, you might need to build your confidence a little bit more. Totally cool. Here's how you do it: by talking to yourself. No, you shut up! Not that kind of talking to yourself. But we all do it, right? And the way we talk to ourselves is the way we love ourselves. And that self-talk shapes our identity. Now, for those of us that struggle with our self-confidence, you may think that you're not worth sweet talking or that self-love is selfish. But talking to ourselves is one of the most natural yet underrated skills we have. Now, I really need you guys to ask yourselves this question. Would you allow anyone else to speak to you the way that you speak to yourself? Look, the quality to our inner speech is critical to our bad bitch glow up. Not only does positive words generate positive beliefs, it also stimulates self-reflection, increases motivation, and connects us with our emotions. So tip number 6 is to ease up on the personal judgments and start treating yourself like a motherfucking queen. Because if you don't, you already know what I'm saying. Woo! Now that we got our mojos flowing, let's move on to bad bitch glow up tip number 7, which is to set some motherfucking standards. A bad bitch by definition knows what she wants and exactly how to get it. So what do you want, ladies? Better yet, what don't you want? Because we are no longer settling for it. Now, I'm not saying you need to set high standards, just set standards that work for you. What are you willing to accept? What's an absolute deal breaker? For me, communication is huge. Now, I know people get busy and can't always text back, and by no means am I the best texter, but if you walk up into my life thinking you're gonna leave me on red for 12 hours, I feel bad for you. You just missed out on a bad bitch. So respond to my text. But that's just me. Setting your own standards will require thought and self-reflection, but once you set them, you gotta make sure to stick to them. A bad bitch that buckles on her own standards is a dumb bitch. So hone in on your self-worth and make sure everyone else treats you at that level too. Whew, I just got the chills. It's like I can almost feel the birth of new bad bitches. Feels so good. See? Y'all some bad bitches now, huh? Go ahead, I see you. So, now that we have found that inner queen, I'm gonna leave y'all with one more glow up tip to keep that crown. Because even the baddest of bitches have bad days. Even weeks. And that's why it's so important we keep our heads held high so that crown never falls. And that's why bad bitch tip number 8 is fake it till you make it. I'm sure you've heard it before, probably even doubted it. But not only does this trick work, it is a necessary part of becoming successful. Act as if until you become. Yeah, I'm profound in Look, just because you don't currently have a car or struggle to pay your rent or don't have your dream job doesn't mean you have to be a broke bitch until you can do better. Put yourself in your goal mentality and watch how quickly you can achieve your goals. Now for me, in the last 10 years, I've been a waitress, a tour guide, a bud tender, a stripper, and an assistant more times than I can count. But whenever somebody asked me what I did, I always told them I wrote for TV. And every time those words escaped my lips, I went and worked harder to make it a reality. And lo and behold, last year your girl sold a Lifetime movie. Now I still don't have a car and often struggle to pay my rent, but baby steps. And y'all didn't even know that till I just said it. So fake it till you make it. Can't nobody tell? And eventually you will make it. Okay, I'm gonna just stop now because I feel dumb talking to all these bad bitches about being a bad bitch. Y'all got this. I knew you would. I'm just so proud. Now I'm gonna go run off to go do some bad bitch things, which is basically just anything that I do. You guys get it. And in the meantime, subscribe to a bad bitch. Or DM me. Bad bitches are my type.